Hello, everybody. Buenos dias. Welcome. My name is Rodney. Today, we're going to talk about financial security.
And I'm Keith, and this is the More in Common Daily Chronicle. It's where we chronicle our journey to get where we're going, ultimately leaving a video log for our daughters as they look to pursue whatever it is that they look to pursue. Hopefully, they can learn a thing through our journey, and then we can build some community around it as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So financial security, I think it's an important topic, specifically about finding the balance between pursuit of the passions that you have in life and the
Mm,
economic security that you seek. There's
mm,
been, I was listening to a podcast this morning and they were talking about some of the research that's done. That's quite frankly, the more money you make, up to a limit. And I think everybody has their different limits. Some people it's X, some people it's Y, but the happier you get because you have more stability, you have more financial security. And
Wasn't well, I'm sorry, real quick. I remember a study like 6 years ago that said something like I'm going to throw out a number. It was like something like 70 grand per person not, oh, maybe it was more than that. But there was like a number like after that,
yeah,
like happiness just completely tanked. Is that what this is talking about, kind of?
but they didn't cite the specific studies. They were just talking about the general reality. But money
Oh,
doesn't buy happiness, right? And I think
right, right.
the point here that I want to really emphasize in our journey is that we've taken a road that has allowed us to find financial stability and an effort to pursue things that align to who we are far more than maybe we did earlier in our 20s or after college. And there's this fine balance, right? And I think earlier in your days when you're in your 20s, you have an opportunity. If you have the opportunity, you have some level of stability that allows you the ability to just go for whatever you're ready to go for, because you
Mm,
don't have the responsibility of kids and family and mortgages and all that stuff that ultimately make it harder to pursue those things that you feel more aligned to, right? And
mm.
it's a bit of a chicken and egg, and I don't think there's a right answer for anybody, but I do think that the opportunity for ikigai exists. I'll let Rodney, I think we've mentioned Ikigai before, but I'll let you re-mention it because it's a thing that's super important to what we
Yeah,
talk about.
ikigai, I think loosely translates into like your reason for being, or you could say purpose. And then there's four main circles that all become concentric circles on top of each other. It's what you love, what you're good at doing, what you can get paid for, and what the world needs. And in the very, very middle, where all four of those combine, you get ikigai. It's like balance. And then just outside of that, you run into things like your passion and your occupation, your vocation, your mission, like some important things. But then when you bring them all together, there's a layer of balance. So that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think that's the point. I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, we're fortunate to have an opportunity at this stage to pursue it because of our pursuit of financial stability early in our professional careers. Um, but I think, and I don't know if there's anything else you want to add to it.
No, I mean, I mean, that's accurate for our journey, for sure. I think, like you say, everything you said is right. Like some people are going to be able to pursue it earlier. Some are going to do it later. I don't think there's a problem with any of it. I think the only thing I would add, which is a completely different direction than anything you just said, because I agree with all that, is that I think that regardless if it's chasing your ikigai or your passion or whatever you want to call it, um, searching for like money is an amplifier. It will take whatever's there and amplify it. So if you're a horrible, mean person, you can be that much more horrible and mean to people. You have that much
Yeah.
more power to extend if you're really happy and you're aligned and you're doing things, or you know what you're about and what moves you, you're going to be able to do that much more and that much more effectively with money. So I would say, like, kind of thinking about the message for the girls, I kind of think it's about, like, if you know why you want the money, and if you know why you want whatever it is you want, then it'll be that much more impactful once you get there.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and I think my message for the girls really comes down to take your opportunities to find what you're good at. Take your opportunities early to find what you love, and take your opportunities early to find how you can make money at those things.
Mm,
And ultimately, if you do that early, it'll only accelerate later.
yeah.
Um, but if you decide that like you want only financial stability, and that just find how you align to that, and don't do it just because someone else said, find a job and make money, right?
Hmm.
Like, find those things. It's all important, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's all important,
Yeah.
and take the opportunities when you're younger to shoot for it. But you know what? Hey, the life doesn't end until it ends, so there's always
Mm,
opportunity to find it.
facts.
All right, Ikigai, back out. Oh man, I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to